I know when to go out. I know when to stay in. Get things done. Ooh, I catch the paper, boy, but I'm standing in the rain, and things don't really change. And I never wave bye-bye, but I try. Never gonna fall for modern love. Walks beside me, modern love. Walks on by, modern love. Gets me to the church on time. Church on time terrifies me. Church on time makes me party. Church on time puts my trust in God and man. Ooh. Never gonna fall for modern love. Walk beside me, modern love. Walk on by, modern love. Gets me to the church on time. Hey, Timmies. Woo, it's Psychic Bob. It is Lamb Chop. And here we are. Welcome to you guys tonight. Thanks for being here. And a happy Valentine's Day from Lamb Chop and me. Are you having a good Valentine's Day, Lamb Chop? You are? Yeah. Oh, really? What? Oh. Lamb Chop told me that a cow at a local neighboring farm, she's a big heifer cow, just sent him a Valentine's Day card. Well, I think that's pretty special, Lamb Chop. You going to ask her on a date? He's shy. Well, that's all right. Well, we got to talk to all the tubies tonight, so why don't you go over there and have a little seat and you can watch the show, okay? Okay, well, let me know if you hear any more from your cow girlfriend, okay? All right, go on over there. Hey, tubies, what is Psychic Bob? It is so awesome to be with you. Well, welcome to Sunday night. It's time for Sunday Night Hangout. This is where we just kind of let down our hair. We just relax, have a good time, hang out, chit chat with the spirit world a little bit and see what's going on. I am so glad you guys are here. Well, it looks like we got a lot of people in the house tonight. I'm seeing Christian Druid 1313 is here. Let's see, I can't see this. Miss Lisa's here. Yay, Amy White is here. Wonderful. Oh my gosh, so many of you guys. Look, there's You Will Never Be My King. Nicole is here. Kate Pigeon is here. Oh my gosh. Guys, I got to take off my shoes. These are too dark. I can't see a thing. Trina N is here. B. LeClaire is here. Tanya B is here. Jean Kennedy. Sarah Perks. Gav Hines is here, all the way from England. Christine C is here. Brina N is here. Moonfae is here. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best. How wonderful to have all of you here. This is so fun. Well, anyways, I hope wherever you are, you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to Sunday and welcome to Valentine's Day. Now, I have to say, for myself, I got to be honest, I've never had really good luck on Valentine's Day because, whenever I've had a girlfriend on Valentine's Day, I swear to God, doesn't matter who she was. Hey, there's Mark is here. My most excellent bro is in the house. You guys see Mark? That's my brother. Hey, Mark, good to see you. Ladybug's here. Lady Robert Stevens is here. John Baptiste is here. Pink Diamond is here. Hello, hello. Well, as I was saying, whenever I had this is not my favorite holiday, to be honest with you, because whenever I did have a date or a girlfriend on Valentine's Day, we'd always end up in a fight. I don't know why. Just something went wrong. She didn't like me or something I said or whatever. And then when I didn't have a girlfriend, I'd be all depressed on Valentine's Day. Like, oh, I don't have anybody. But, I don't know. After I hit like age 40, I just stopped worrying about it. And I realized that the real value in Valentine's Day is love. Not necessarily romantic love, but love of self, love of God, love of spirit, love of your friends. If you've got even one friend in your life, then you should count yourself lucky on Valentine's Day. Sometimes older people call me for readings and they're disabled and they're all alone. I had a lady recently call and she said, she was in her 90s. She said, all my children died. Literally, her children were like in their 70s when they died. She outlived them. Her husband died. All her cousins died. She had literally nobody. And she said, I don't know my neighbors. They moved away and strange people live. And she was totally isolated. And one of her questions to me was, Psychic Bob, am I going to have any friends in my life? And, I thought, wow, that's the real question we should be asking, isn't it? Luckily, I did see friends coming into her life. Mark just says, oh my God, I tried responding one at a time, but it came in so quickly. Let me just say hello to everyone. Okay, guys, my brother Mark's in the house, and he wants to say hello to everybody. It's hard for him to keep up with the volume of chat, okay? So if he doesn't answer you, don't be offended, you know? So, like this lady, we want to think about our friendships also at this time, because if you can get one friend in your life's worth a lot. Jose A, listen, he says, I have no friends, still happy though. Well, Jose, it's better to have no friends than false friends, and isn't that the truth? But Jose, I got to tell you, as a psychic, I feel like this year for you opens up your social life. So I want you to know that, because I do see transition around you. Okay. So you're going to have some friends. Sometimes people get down on themselves at this time. They think, oh, I've, messed up. Nobody loves me. That's not true. Spirit loves you, and you are loved by God, and you're loved by me. When I say I love you guys, that's not just a saying. I actually mean that. So many of you, you have no idea how much you bless my lives. Not just because you call for readings, way beyond that, just by being here, by giving me encouragement. So many days when I'm worn out from work and I come here, you guys recharge me. And many of you remember several years ago when I quit YouTube for a while, when I became a targeted person. Your letters brought me back. Your letters said, Psychic Bob, don't quit YouTube. Don't walk away from everything. And it's because of you that I survived that horrible time. Because of you guys that I'm still here. And because of you, I'm prospering and joyful in my life. So I send out my big heart greetings. Love. How do we do that? Am I doing that right? Big heart to all of you. So happy Valentine's Day. I wanted to spend a moment here and read to you a spiritualist principle, because we have in the American Spiritualist Church 9 principles. And if you think you're not worthy of love and you'll never get anywhere, I want you to give up that idea. Because point number 8 is that we affirm. I'm going to read. I'm preaching today. I'm preaching from the Spiritualist Manual. Point number 8 says, Declaration Principle number 8 says, we affirm that the doorway to reformation is never closed against any human soul, here or hereafter. So if you think you're not lovable, that's not how Spirit sees you, because Spirit wants you to grow and to be full in your life. And, I think that that's so important to understand that, no matter where you are, you might say, well, Bob, I messed up my relationship. I messed up my marriage. I'm all alone today and I'm depressed. Because I've been getting a lot of letters from people today telling me they're depressed. And I want you to know that no matter what you did, even if you caused it, all right, we have to take our part in these sort of things. But even if we caused it, Spirit says the doorway to reformation is never closed. That means you can start today, make a pact with yourself that you're going to live a better life. You're going to be open to a new beginning. You're going to be open to love in your life. Friendship love, romantic love, family love, whatever type of love you need. You say, Spirit, I want to be open. I want to start that today. And I am telling you, the Spirit people will help you. How many times has my Spirit guide Rose, and also, Alfred and Fletcher and all of them come and said how close they are. There are people in the spirit world who right now who are watching you, who want to love you and want to be your friend, who want to reach out to you. So Raymond, like you said earlier, you said, I don't have anybody in my life, right? Well, why don't you ask Spirit to be in your life? Because that's one friend. you can count on. You know, if you can call on spirit, you'll have a friend in spirit, you know. So, guys, I'm just glad you're here. And, you know, from Lamb Chop and I, happy Valentine's Day. If you're having a rough day, let's choose right now. Let's say, you know what? We're going to let all that drama of the day go. We're going to let go all of our depression. And just for a little while, just for this next hour, we're going to be exalted. We're going to live in spiritual light and life. And you're here. And all of you in the chat tonight are my friends. So you got Psychic Bob loves you. And if you know, you think about your friends here that you meet every week at the show, they all love you. Because when anybody's missing, everybody in the chat asks about you. Like the other week when Gav wasn't here, everybody's like, where's Gav? You know, so we all have love here amongst us. And we want to remember that and embrace that. You know, we really do. Jose, Jose said, I love the preacher. You know, when I get on my soapbox and I get my spiritualist, I used to preach in the spiritualist church. I was a minister actually in the spiritualist church. I'm a state licensed, legally ordained minister. So sometimes I slip into preaching mode, and I hope I don't bore you guys, but it's true. I have to talk about true things, you know, and I'm going to preach. So Jose A., you got friends in spirit. Okay. You got friends. And so you may not have earth friends right now, but the spirit people, they'll never fail you, you know. Mark says he loves lamb chop. Oh, lamb. All right. Come up. You know, lamb chop always wants to get in the picture. Come on, get up here. There you go. All right. Here, I'll hold you. Well, what do you have to say to everybody tonight? Oh, okay. Lamb Chop says, happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Well, thank you, Lamb Chop. Well, yeah, later I'll do a reading about you and that cow that sent you the Valentine. Okay, we'll sit down and look at that. We got to make sure she's the right girl for you, you know. Okay. All right. There's Lamb Chop's greetings for all of you. Oh, my gosh. Well, you know, we are going to do some readings tonight. Before we get into any readings or meditation, I just want to say, first of all, hey, Kate Pigeon's here. Good to see you. Gary M is here. Yay, Tina Rios is here. Gav Hines, all the way from England. oh, Gav, that's terrible. Gav said, Bob, how do you scare lamb chop? You shout mint sauce. Oh, that is bad. You are bad. You're going to get the award for the baddest joke today. Hey, TGVG's here. Good to see you. Adriana is here. Yay. Hey, welcome. T-Rose Lover's here. Bobby Carroll's here. Thank you for your Valentine's greetings. Thank you, Bobby. Yay. Well, I'm just glad you're here. Now, I have to say, I hate to even have to bring it up, you know, but I got to be honest. I do ever so much appreciate the chat donations. They honestly help me to pay the bills, to buy the equipment. I was able to buy my part of my payment on my iPhone that I use for videos now was from your donations. So you guys really have made an impact on my life. So thank you. But I have to say this by legal advice from my attorneys now. If you want to donate to the show, I appreciate it. I will gladly accept that. Please understand that I cannot guarantee a reading. I'm certainly going to make an effort to cover everybody who donates. But if I miss you, it's usually a technical issue. It's not a personal dislike of you or anything like that. So don't take it personally. You know, just accept that I'm doing the best I can. And I always say, just give to the show because you love it. And if you get your question answered, that's a bonus. All right. So I've got to say that by law, or not by law, but by legal advice. I've had some people this last few weeks try to take me to court and other stuff, which I'm not dealing with. So, Mark, I just saw your comment. You're not going to get away with that tonight. My brother said, I grew up eating lamb. Oh, my gosh. But I wish no harm to lamb chop, he says. Okay, Mark. Well, we're going to do some meditation so we can open the channel. Okay, so I want you guys to take your hands off your keyboards just for a moment. And we're going to sit back and just start by closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you just to let go all the tensions of the day and just follow your breathing. Breathe out all that tension. Inhale peace. And as you follow your breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. And I want you to see this spark of light now. See it become a little brighter and a little larger. Let that light expand and grow and just grow a little larger so you can really focus on it. All right, you got that light in focus? All right, we're going to count now from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to expand that light to fill our entire body instantly from head to toe with brilliant, glowing white light. Okay? So focus on that light. All right, you ready to count down? All right, get ready. 3, 2, keep focused on that light. 1, blink on. Whew. I always get a head rush when I do that. Blink time, yay! All right, Raymond Hampton, it's your lucky night. You're always the first one. Hey, Psychic Bob, I have a slip and fall case. Do you see me winning my case? If so, will it be worth it? And when will I get it? Raymond, I do think you'll get it. I do think there's negligence on the other people's part. I have to tell you, I see the other side dragging it on a little way. So it's probably not going to be till probably May or maybe even June. But I think if you stand your ground, you'll be able to show that these people did injure you. Okay, so keep hanging in there, but around May or June of this year. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Irina in. I love the cherry blossoms. Bob, what is my aura looking like? And when will Haku come to see me? I got to tell you, Irina, right now you've got a lot of blue light around you. Blue light means that you're opening communications. So I feel like you and Haku will have greater communications. In terms of visit, I keep getting also, it's interesting, May seems to be a big month right now. It'll be around May is where I see. When it gets warm is when I see them coming. So around May. So hang in there. It's worth the wait. It's worth the time. Blessings to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, we got our first donation tonight. Ramona, 9954. Hi, Ramona. Thank you for your donation. Any messages from Spirit? Hold on, Ramona. Somebody's back here. Okay. Doris Stokes is back here, Ramona. She's asking me to tell you. She says, let Ramona know. She said that I'm opening up doors of creativity for her. And she said, your father's back here. Hold on. Let me see if he's here. Bring him through, Doris. I don't hear him. Okay, Ramona, your dad's back here. And he said, I'm so proud of my daughter. He said, she's doing all the right steps. He said, life's too short to be worrying about stupid stuff. He said, you're making the right decisions. And he said, dad's with you and I back you and I'm proud of you. He says, yes. He said, this woman is telling you, he's talking about Doris. He says, she's telling you right. He says, yes, have her to keep being open to creative projects. Ramona, I get the sense that there's some sort of art project or could even be like jewelry making or painting or something that you're going to start doing soon. And this is coming with the blessing of Spirit. All right. So let your dad lead you. Let Doris lead you and keep hanging in there. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. John Baptiste, $5 donation. Thank you. That's a great head rush, Bob. I'm telling you that meditation is amazing. It's better than doing. I said the other week, it's like drinking a shot of liquor, like super strong, like a double shot. It is. It gets me high. Jean Baptiste, I have to tell you, I'm getting around you. There's a spirit. There's a guy named Claude around you in spirit. He's one of your guides. It is, yes. This Claude, he's actually from Haiti, and he was a medium. And he said the spirit world is around you and talking to you. So be ready. Claude is one of your spirit guides. Thanks for being here. Blessings. All right, Jean-Baptiste. Oh, you just donated another $7.77. Do the spirits have any advice for me? Let me see if Claude has any more for you, Jean. Yeah. Claude is asking me to tell you, and he said, you have the power, but you forget it. And he said, when you were younger, he said the spirits were around you as well. He's asking me to talk to you here also about an issue around housing. And it looks like in the month of June, around June or July, there could be an issue around an opportunity for a move. And he says it will be good for you. All right. So your spirit guide's with you in bringing that over. Thank you for your donation. Blessings. Gary M, 1999. Thank you, Gary. Excuse me, guys. I'm losing my voice here. Saying Bob, any messages from my spirit guides? Any financial updates? Thanks and blessings. Let me see, Gary. Doris, is anybody back there? Okay. Gary, I've got Edgar Casey coming in here. It's interesting. He's coming in here. He's bringing in literally a crystal ball. And he says to you, he says, Gary, he said, I'm looking into my crystal. And he said, though things have been somewhat delayed, he said, there is still financial blessing coming. He said, the issue is not from our side. He said, it's not the spirit world. He says, it's humanity getting greedy and selfish. So it looks like there's somebody right now who's still holding up some settlement here for you. But he keeps saying, he says that they're working on it. He says, we're working to break down their hostile will. So I do feel like you're still not far from this. And he agrees. He says, you're not far. So hang in there. He's asking me to also talk to you about some travel that's coming. And he says that he wants you to go, and he says, walk on new land. So I feel like that there may be actually some money coming that's going to allow you to purchase some property. And he says, walk new land. And he says it puts energy in motion for you. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Sandra, 999. Hi, Bob. Today I felt sad knowing my spouse took his clothes last week and I haven't heard from him. Will he reach out and work things out? God bless. You know, Sandra, he's just in a being a pig-headed SOB right now. Excuse my language. But just up and walk out is not a way to handle things. You know what? Let him be on his own, because I feel like over in about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, to be honest with you. But in about 3 weeks, I think he's going to realize that life on his own is not as great as he thought it would be. And he's going to remember the good times. He's going to remember what first brought you together. So let him have some quiet time. I think in 3 weeks, he's going to make an effort to reconcile with you. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Claudia Lott, 499. Claude was my great-grandfather's name. Any messages for me? Hi, Claudia Lott. Let me see. Hold on. My guy Doris is back here. Is he here? Claudia, guess what? It's your lucky day. Your great-grandfather's back here. And I hear him singing. I don't know if he was musical when he was alive, but he said, I like to carry a tune. And I get the sense when he was, at least when he was younger on earth, maybe you never saw this side, but he used to sing and hum a tune all the time. And he's back here and he says, I'm still singing. And he's got a piano with him. And he says, I can play some tunes now. I don't know that he played piano on earth, but in spirit, he's playing piano now. And he asked me to let you know, he says, tell Claudia to sing. Just sing. And he said, you're going to come through everything. He says that you have some psychic gifts as well. He said it ran on his side of the family. And you had a great-grandmother, a great-great-grandmother, it was his grandmother, or his mother, who was also very psychic. And he said, she's looking over you as well. So they're both here sending love and greetings. Thanks for being here. Blessings. All right. Oh my gosh. 10 euros from TGVG, 1099. Thank you for your donation. Do you have more details regarding the funding for my graduation film? Where should I apply? You literally changed my life with your psychic knowledge. Thank you for everything you do. Oh, thank you, Julius. You're so kind. Let me just see yes. Hold on. Alfred wants to come in here and say something. Hi, Alfred. Alfred says, ask me to, he says, when I was in the world, he said, I like to help people now and then, and I was connected. Alfred is going to step in to help with the money situation. And he said, your other guides are wonderful. And he said, they're back here. But he said, I wanted to speak because he said, I think I'm better at helping you in this area. this is going to sound really strange, TGVG, but he's asking me to talk to you about in the Netherlands. This is going to sound really strange, but just research this. He's talking about The Hague. He's talking about the European Union. And he said that there are funds for artists sitting in accounts somehow connected to the European Union. There's like a council for arts. And I think that they have like scholarships or funds that you can apply for. So I want you to go to The Hague and to particularly the European Union Council. I hope you understand that. But it's like in The Hague, in the Netherlands. And they said that you will find funding that's available that's just sitting there that nobody's claimed. Okay? So start with that and then let me know what you come up with. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings to you. And call on Alfred because he's going to help you with that, okay? I love that. Thank you so much for your donations. You guys are so kind. Hold on, I have to drink some tea. My voice is going. All right, the Axum. Oops, hold on. It just flew off the screen here. The Axum. Hey, Bob, do I have a chance at playing music with Jinx Dawson? I have to be honest, Axum. Right now, I'm not seeing it in the moment, but I feel like in 2022 that there will be an opportunity to revisit that. I don't see it this year, but I think once we're in 2022, that's hard to say, 2022. Yeah. I think you're going to have a lot more opportunities to connect not only to Jinx, but to other people that you want to work with. Because I do feel like this year your music gets out there and your name starts to grow. And by 2022, I think you will get more attention. So hang in there, keep going, okay? Blessings to you. Tanya B. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Bob. Any messages from Spirit? Thank you for those lovely cherry blossoms. That's like my favorite flowers, cherry blossoms. I like those. I like poppy flowers, yellow poppies and red poppies and cherry blossoms. Any messages from Spirit? Yes, Tanya, I do. I'm glad you're here tonight because I have to tell you, I got a message. This is going to sound funny, but I took a little power nap earlier today and I got a message for you. And I'm glad. I was thinking I need to try to reach you. I had a spirit guide come through to me. There's a lady that literally woke me up about you. And she said to tell you, she said, I'm one of her protectors. She gave me the name of Marion. And she says, I'm Marion, Marion, Marion. And she says to tell you, she said, you don't have to hold back the changes that you're about to do. I get the sense from her that she's trying to help you do some major changes this year. And there may be an issue coming of a move, like a change of residence as we get into the summer or early fall. And she said, you don't have to be afraid of the changes. She said, Marion is here to help you. And Marion's telling me that when she was on Earth, she was a psychic and a medium. And she said, she used to do seances. And she said, over here in Spirit, she says, I love to come and bring help to people. And she said, I still get to be of service to humanity. So Marion is asking me to bring her name to you. I don't know if you can place that name. Let me see if I find out. Yes. Fletcher said that she lived on Earth. She was actually a medium into the 1970s. So she might have even been somebody that could have had connection to your family. If you don't know her, ask around, because I kind of feel like she's close to you as if she has some link to you, but I didn't quite get the whole link. But she's helping you, and I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Christian Druid, 1313. Hello, darling. Do you see the divorce I filed Friday going through? I hate to say it. I have to be honest. Yes. The thing is, well, let me put it this way. Your husband doesn't want to wake up yet. He's still playing in the world of delusion. And I think that he thinks when he gets the notice, he's going to think that you're bluffing and he's not going to respond to it. And so you are going to have, if you want the divorce, you're going to have to push on it. Because I feel like he's thinking like he can have his cake and eat it too. You know that expression, like he can still run around and act like he's a free man and still have you to come home to and be comforted by. And I'm sorry to say, but I'm glad you did that. I think he needs that wake up. but I'm not sure that he's going to actually take it seriously. So you may have to, really get the court involved. But yes, I see it going through. Blessings, darling. Let me know what happens. Christine C., $8. Thank you for your donation. I was asked out by 20-something this week. Ooh, this is the type of stuff we like for Valentine's. What the heck? I'm 51. Told him no. Oh, okay. I haven't thought of dating again, but is there anyone in my future? Well, Christine, see, I might be a little on the scandalous side, but I think you should have said yes. Just, what's wrong with a little toy boy on the side? I know, PsychicBob's scandalous, I know. Anyways. Well, in terms of romance, I have to be honest with you, Christine. I don't pick up a lot of energy around you. Now, that doesn't mean you're not lovely or that you won't have a relationship. But in terms of timing, I feel like it's not going to be until around the fall, around September, October, that you actually connect to somebody. I feel like you are going to meet somebody. Now, they are going to be younger, interestingly. And seeing that younger person, they may have been assigned to be open to somebody who's a different age than you. I actually get a guy, he's about four years younger than you, that you meet in the fall. And he's very nice looking, and he has he's brown hair. He's not really graying. His hair stayed brown. He looks very young, but he's only about 4 years younger than you. And I think he has a connection to the Republican Party. I think he does politics like as a profession. He may even be a lawyer to represent like candidates or something like that. But I see that around September this year. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Thank you. Pink Diamond, Australian, $7.99. Yay. Wait a second. Is that Australian or Austrian? I can never remember Pink Diamond. Please forgive me. Myself, but thank you for your donation. Myself and a friend had feelings for each other for years. We don't get to see each other very often. Do you see our relationship developing? I have to tell you, I think your friend's at a crossroads where they're ready to be in a relationship, but I don't feel that somebody's got them. So I think that now is a good time to reach out to them. And I think that you could find that over the next 6 months, you'd start to spend more time together. I don't think it will be a full-on romance probably until closer to the end of the year. But I feel like you're going to need to get to know each other and spend time. But I do feel the timing is right for you to pursue that. So I would encourage you, go forward. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. You will never be my king. Hey, Nicola, any messages for me, Bob? I love those purple hearts. By the way, I've been wearing my scarf every day. I have it across the room right now, but because it's warm in here. We had a warm front move in all of a sudden. It was bitter cold the last week. Now it's warm. Yeah, Nicola, hold on. Somebody's talking to me back here. I got voices going. Yeah, my guy Doris is back here for you. And Nicola, she's asking me to tell you, she says, let Nicola know, she said that she's not alone. And she said, I'm going to get her out of the north of England soon. She said, we're going to take her to the southeast. And she says, East Anglia. And she said, Cambridge, or at least near Cambridge. So she's talking to me about the month of March is significant around this, that in the next month, some doorways and opportunities to do a transition are going to come to you. And she said she's with you and blessing you. And she said she wants to keep working with you. I'm also getting Archangel Michael back here. And I hear him saying, he said, tell her to say my famous prayer. And he said, I love it when people say that. It makes me feel close to them and them to me. So you want to say the famous prayer of Michael. In fact, I'm going to recite it. You can look it up if you don't know it. This is a prayer everybody should say. I believe in the power of Archangel Michael. And it goes this way. Saint Michael the Archangel, here's the prayer. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits that prowl the world seeking the destruction of souls. Amen. Now, let me tell you, I've prayed that prayer in times of crisis, and it has saved my life. So, Nicole, I want you to go get a copy of the St. Michael prayer and start praying it, because that's what he's asking for. Thanks for your question. Blessings to you. Crystal Al, oh my gosh, $5 donation. Hey, Crystal Al. My husband and I have lost our home. Oh, darling. We fell on hard times and it got auctioned off. We need to be out in 2 weeks. Do you see us finding a place on time? Yes, you will, because Doris Stokes is again, and she's still back. She helps me so much. Doris is asking me to tell you. She said, yes. She said, I'm helping them. Doris said when she was young, she said, I helped relocate a lot of people during the war. She said, you know, half of London was utterly destroyed. And she said, I was involved with helping people find places to live. And she said, I can help you. And she said, this is not any different than in the war. She said, we're on a tight deadline and limited funds. She said, I'm an expert at it. So Doris Stokes is going to come in. I'm very serious. I want you to talk to her. You spend time praying and connecting to her and say, Doris, we need your help. Ask her to lead you and then trust her lead. You'll start getting information. And because I know you're very psychic, you're going to pick up her presence. But yes, she says that you will get a place before the 2 weeks is up. And she said, it's interesting because it looks like it's actually, it may actually be a condominium. And it's somebody owns as a condominium for rent. But they may even talk to you. It's despite your bad times, they may say, well, why don't you come in as renters? And maybe down the road we can talk about if you want to buy it. So you may have an opportunity to revisit that in the coming year. But yeah, I do see you moving. And this building, by the way, let me just describe it to you. She's showing it to me. Let me see. Yeah, it's kind of a mid-story. It's like a 3 or 4 story. It's not a high rise, but a 4-story mid-rise. They call it mid-rise condo building. It's beige brick. Has balconies on it. It's only about 3 or 4 stories. It's a walk up. I don't think there's an elevator in it, so you have to do a little walking. And I think you're on like the 2nd or 3rd floor. It's not ground floor. It's a little higher. Okay. And this is not too far from where you live. It's literally within 5 miles. All right, Doris is going to help lead you there and open up the door there. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Hang in there. I'm with you, and so is Doris. All right. Angelica Born Mom, 1979. I thought I saw a spirit at my workplace. Did I actually see a spirit there? Oh, yes. Listen, Angelica Born Mom. Excuse me. I can't say your name. I was going to call you Angel. Angel, yes, you did see a spirit at your work. Where you work, there's actually that place is kind of haunted. And I think if you ask people, a lot of people have seen these spirits. There's at least 3 spirits in the building. One of them is an older man. I believe he was like a janitor at one point from like the 50s or 60s. He's there, and I'm getting another spirit. He's a young man who was I believe, a suicide victim. He just wanders around. So yes, you do have spirits there, and there's a 3rd one who's a young girl. So there are a number of spirits there. You did see them, yes. Oh my gosh, another donation. Thank you for your question. I hope that helps. Another donation, Conscious Vibrations, $10 super sticker. Hello, Janine. Well, good to see you, darling. Listen, Doris is back here all jumping up and down. When the minute I said your name, Doris walks right in. She's asking me to tell you, she said, you tell Janine, she said, that old Mother Doris is with her. She said, I've been trying to bring her some peace. And she said, you're doing very well. She said, you've been going through a bit of an emotional roller coaster here. And she said, I think you're off the rough part of the track now. So it looks like things are going to balance out here. And she says, I have a gentleman that's coming in here. Hold on, there's somebody trying to come through. Okay, Malcolm is back here, and he just comes in, and he's funny. He's got a big bouquet of roses for you and a big box of chocolates. He said, I may not be the one she was hoping for, but I'm here anyways. And he says, I hope she'll accept my gifts. And he says that he's been trying to let you have some space to accommodate the changes you've been going through. He said, but I'm still here and still able to help. So keep talking to him because he's definitely around you and he's bringing a lot of blessings to you. Doris is asking me also to tell you, she stepped back in here and she says, to let you know, she said that we're opening your senses even further. She said, the spirit world is giving help to your guides. She said, as humans, she said, we understand your vibration. And she said it takes a special level of energy to balance between Pleiadian vibration and Earth vibration. So they're helping you with the balance. Thank you for your blessings. Good to see you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Stardust C. Oh my gosh, $5 donation. Hi, Bob. Do the spirits see me in a romantic relationship this year, 2021? Yeah, but I don't see it until around October of this year. What's interesting is they're telling me that there's going to be an increase in friendship in the summer from June forward. And it's out of this group of friends that you meet somebody. So it looks like it's around, that time period around October, November, closer to the end of the year, the autumn time, where you're going to actually connect with somebody. Because I see somebody asking you out at that time. But it's going to be from this there's going to be a group that you start hanging out with. And yes, around that time. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you so very much for your donation. Blessings to you. All right. Let me see here. Hold on just a second. Oh. Amy White. There you are. Hey, Amy White. I thought you had a question. There it is. Who is the guy standing in my doorway? Amy, that was an earthbound spirit. He's not going to hurt you. He's just hanging out. I think he's connected to the 1960s or 70s. And he's somebody who died in a motorcycle accident. He's just hanging out. And I don't think he's going to haunt you, but that's who it was. He's just passing through. The name around it I want to put is a B name, like Brian. So if you see him again, address him as Brian. He'll probably respond to that. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings. Gary M, $9.99. Oh my gosh, thank you for your donation. Hi, Psychic Bob. Can you ask my spirit guides who my upcoming love interest is? Thanks and blessings to you. My apologies for another question. Oh, I'm not upset. Thank you for your donations. Gary, hold on. Fletcher wants to say, Doris is coming in again. Doris, yeah, what do you can say about love? Gary, there's a lady he said that you're meeting. I feel like there's a connection starts online around this. I get the sense you've already met her because Doris said, she says, there are a few women that are around. This is somebody who I feel that you've met online. Doris is saying this is a connection. It's a lady with like blondish hair. She's a little younger than you. She's very psychic, by the way. And I'm getting the letter A connected to this, like her name may be Amanda or Amy or Alexis. It's an A name. So if you know somebody who fits that, that's who it is. And if you don't know who that is, I may be a little premature, but I see this connection is like very close, like probably around end of March, beginning of April. But it's an A name girl, Amanda. I keep wanting to say Amanda, so I'm going to say that for right now. Blonde, few years younger than you. You meet online. I don't think she's in the same state as you. If she is, she's at a distance. I can tell you. It feels a little long distance. Not like long, like 6 days and anything. It may be like 2 hours away. So, but yeah, that's where I'm seeing the connection. And Doris says thumbs up. Okay, that's from her. All right. Yes. Doris asked me to tell you, Gary, she said that you're ready for a relationship. It's time to be open to new beginnings on every front. Okay. Thank you so much for your question and for your donation. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are the best. I got to drink some tea here, so hold on just a second. All right. Nothing like a good cup of Ahmad tea. All right. Oh my gosh, another donation. Oh, this one I just did. Okay. Hold on just a second, guys. Let me see here. Oh, there it is. Jean. I knew I was looking. I saw your question on it. Jean Kennedy. Hi, Jean. Hi, Bob. Do you see me having a child in the future? Thanks. Jean, I have to tell you, and don't be hating me, I'm not picking that up around you right now. Now, that doesn't mean ever, but I don't see it as part of your immediate journey. So I can't really tell you much beyond that. But I do feel that, you have motherling instincts. And I think it may be a case of actually even being like an adoptive mother or a foster mother. I'm just not getting a child in spirit around your one being born of you. But that's okay because there are a lot of ways to be a mother. And I think you'd be a wonderful mother. But I just don't see you having a child, at least at this time. All right. I'm sorry. I hope that's not too upsetting. Blessings to you. Crystal Hayes, 77. Hey, Crystal Hayes. Good to see you, darling. Hi, Bob. Any messages from the spirit world? Thanks. I've got Archangel Raphael back here, Crystal. And Raphael said that he's around you. He says he's healing you and bringing balance. He said this last year has been an emotional roller coaster. And he says to tell you, he said, you will not be controlled by forces of darkness. He says that you have the power of the light. And he said the power of the light is yours to control. So Raphael asked me to bring that message to you. He's also asking me to tell you that there's a grandmother in spirit, I believe it's on the father's side of the family, who's been coming to visit you. And I actually hear her voice, and she said, yes, I'm here. And she said, you're not alone, I'm with you. So you have a grandmother in spirit, and you got Archangel Raphael. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Tina Rios, $9.99 super sticker. Thank you, Tina. God bless you. Listen, Tina, I have to tell you, I want you to do special work in your house. I think you have a few open portals, and I think for your father's health, it's weakening his health. And I'm not trying to be depressive, but I feel like it's serious enough that it could drain him and shorten his life force. Now, as I've told you in the past, I feel that he's deciding whether to go, but I want him to be able to make the decision in a stronger state, not in a weakened state. So walk through the house. There are two portals. One is in his bedroom. And I think there's one in another room, like it would be a boy's or like a son's room. So I'm getting two portals. I want you to go and do those closing. You know how to close the portals. If you don't, let me know, but I think you know how to do that. But I want you to do that and put salt in each of the rooms as well. Okay. I'm also getting back here another person coming in that's talking to you. Oh, it's Rose. My spirit guy Rose is back here for you, Tina. And Rose is asking me to tell you, she said that she's so proud of you. She said you've handled yourself like a lady. She says total dignity, total class. And she says, don't worry about the family. She said, you've been an example to all of them. And she said, Spirit is going to bless you for your patience, your resilience, and your kindness. All right, so that's some Rose. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Emmy R, $10 donation. Hi, Emmy. Good to see you. Hi, Bob. Wondering if you have any messages for me. Emmy Rubio, 1977. That was a great year. You know, I'm older. I remember 1977. My family used to have a 1977 Thunderbird car. Ford Thunderbird is a big car, like 50 feet long. Really was. Go look up 1977 Ford Thunderbird. I want you to see the car. It's a big car. You know, Emmy, I have to tell you, when I'm stepping into your vibration right now, you've got around you a lot of blue. You've got blue light, pink light, and purple light. Blue light tells me that you're opening your gift of vision. You have some psychic vision. Pink light tells me that you've been doing some emotional healing. And I want to encourage you, just keep being attuned to yourself now, because they're showing me that as you're opening the healing, like as you're doing some psychic opening, some stuff from the past, some pain has been coming up. But they said that you're handling it very well and you're not alone, that Spirit is with you. Doris is back here and she's asking me to tell you, she said she wants to help you. She says in relationships as well. She said that's been a bit of a challenge. And she said, I'm with you and I'm going to help you with that area as well. She's asking me to tell you that the month of March for you is a month of great power. She said emotionally and psychically. And she's drawing me also to the purple. You have a lot of purple in your aura, which means you have some natural mediumship gifts. And I feel also in March, you may start to have a stronger sense of the presence of the spirit world. Fletcher said you've had it for a long time, the sense of spirits, but he said this last year, it's been a little harder for you to connect. But Doris is assuring me and Fletcher, they're both back here saying they're going to help you. So you have some psychic gifts, particularly in the area of mediumship. And you know, Emmy, you might want to even come and visit my psychic development class on Saturday. I think you would find that it's a real perfect fit for you. Every Saturday, I teach psychic development. You can read about that at my website, but it's every Saturday at 12, from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. It's a 2-hour seminar. It's only $30, and you'll get 2 hours of psychic training by me. And I do personally work with each person in the class. So you're going to get personal hands-on training from me to how to open your channel. In fact, this week we're going to do trance channeling. For all of you who are listening, if you'd like to come out, we're doing a class on trance channeling this Saturday. So I'd love for you guys to be there. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys asked the best questions. I'm so impressed. You know. Oh, you're welcome, Emmy. It's my pleasure. I'm so glad that helped you. All right. Hold on just a second. Blah, 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 blah. Oops. My screen's going crazy here. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. Marie Renee Steuben Lopez. Hey, Psychic Bob. Oops. Hold on. Just went off the screen. Here it is. Maria Renee Steuben Lopez. Hey, Psychic Bob. Long time no see. I know. I was wondering about you. Been super tight on work. Hope you're okay. Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Just crazy busy. Please, can you help me and check if you have any messages from Dagda the God? Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Thank you, Dar. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Blessings. Let me see. Yeah, my spirit guide Alfred is here. Yes, can you open that channel? He's going to bring over Dagda. And when Alfred was alive, he practiced ceremonial magic and conjuring of spirits. He's very good at bringing connections through it like that, the high level ones. Dagda's back here. Dagda says, this is what Dagda says, don't worry, I've not felt neglected. I get the sense you've had some challenges in being consistent with your connection with Dagda. And Dagda says, he says, there is nothing for you to fear. I never change and I'm always present. And Dagda says that they're bringing you some magical power. It looks like you want to be focused here on doing some magic and rituals. And Dagda says, I'm bringing through memory. Dagda says that you have a past life connection to ancient Ireland, that you're Celtic in your soul, and that you're going to channel through some past life stuff and relearn some of the magics that you did in your former lives. So yes, he's with you and going to be guiding you. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Gina G, $25. Oh my God. Thank you, Gina. Thanks for all you do. Happy Valentine's Day and blessings. Gina, you are so sweet. Thank you, darling. That is so generous of you. Oh, yes. Oh, Lamb Chop's here, and he wants to say thank you as well. Isn't that nice? Thank you. All right, sit over there. I got to do a reading. Yeah. Listen, Gina, I have to tell you, hon, you know, when I'm walking into your vibration, I'm getting flashes of gold light coming off you. I love gold light because that tells me that you're coming back into your power. It means it's your time for your talents to shine. And I want you to watch because I feel like this next, few months, rest of February and March, it's about showing your talent here. They keep saying that you're going to have an opportunity to kind of impress some people. And I get the sense this may have a business element to it, as if you're invited into a meeting and somebody's saying, well, what do you got? And I feel like you're going to have a chance to say, well, look, this is what I bring to the table. This is what I offer. And Fletcher and Doris are both talking. They're both saying, they said, tell Gina not to hold back what she really thinks and what she really feels, because they're saying the words that you bring make the difference. I don't understand that, but that's what they're saying. So I'm just going to leave that with you. I hope that makes some sense. But yes, so the next 2 months here for you, really times of powerful growth, transition, and letting your talents be. Hold on a second, guys. We've been having some really crazy stuff going. There's people outside screaming and threatening each other. And we had some people with guns shooting them the other night. Anyway, sorry about that. Gina, I hope that helps a little bit, though. Sorry, I got distracted here by these crazy. They're literally screaming at each other. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you and happy Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh. Second, I've got to drink some more tea here. Okay. Raccoon Arts. Hello, Bob. I can't donate at the moment, sadly. I'd love to know if there are any messages for me. Thank you and blessed be. Raccoon, thank you for your wanting to donate. You know, the heart is the purity. You know, it's not about money. I appreciate the money, but I love that you're honest about it. You know, because sometimes I have rich people that call me for readings, and sometimes they have more money than God and they steal money from me. So I have a heart and sympathy for people struggling because I've been very poor a large part of my life. Um, Listen, I do have a message for you, Raccoon Arts. You have a spirit guide that's trying to talk here. Hold on, let me just tune him in. Yes. There's a man here. He calls himself Hazagawi, and he said that he's a Zen master. And he says he's one of your protectors and your guides. He says, I am Master Hasagawi. And he says to tell you that he said, you're doing very well. And he says that he's trying to open up your channel for creativity. He's asking me to tell you that in March, there's going to be some opportunities for you to get some sort of sponsorship. So Hasagawi, Master Hasagawi is your guide. And he says the month of March brings financial blessings. Be open to creating, be open to creativity, and call a Master Hasagawi. All right. Thank you so much. And don't be surprised if whatever you're creating starts to have an element that looks Japanese. You might be channeling him through. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Shadow City, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. I'm just wondering if I was a bard in a past life. Oh, absolutely. Fletcher said no doubt about it. So yes, you were. One of you, well, you've had multiple lives, but one of them was in England. You were, it was actually like Wales, Western England, Wales. You were a druidic bard. You also were a Celtic bard, also in another life in Ireland. So yes, you have a deep soul connection to music. You know, Shadow, so you might want to even investigate, working with harps and playing harps, because I feel like you did play harps at one time. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Mysterious 1111, $10 donation. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Psychic Bob. How are you doing? You were right! Exclamation point. I got money in January. Yay. Tina is with me and was wondering what you thought of the pics I emailed to you last month. Hon, I've had so many emails. I'm going to have to go back and look at them because I literally am getting thousands of letters. So can we revisit that? Can you send me another email just to remind me? And that way, then I can look at them more closely. Okay. I'm sorry. Right now, I'm drawing blank because I've got literally I have everybody in the country sends me pictures, and I don't want to comment on them until I'm sitting and looking at them with you. Okay. But thank you for your donation and thank you for your support. And I'm glad my reading came to pass for you. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh, guys, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, we are at our hour. Where does our time go? I just blink and it goes like crazy. Well, listen, I want to just say before we go today, thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm having a bad hair today. But listen, I want to remind you guys also, make sure to watch every morning now. I'm putting out a psychic minute video where I give a minute. It's literally a 60-second video. I have to encapsulate a thought in 60 seconds. So if you guys want to see a little spiritual insight, spiritual teaching, start off your day every day. Now you get Psychic Bob's Psychic Minute. I'll post it every morning, usually around 10 o'clock, sometimes a little earlier, but that's when you'll have it. And then in the afternoon, we'll have our regular everyday normal video as well. Also, want to remind you, if you want to get on my schedule for a psychic reading, give me a call at my office, 703-825-3929. We'll get you on. Private reading is a lot more in depth than what you see here tonight because it's a full hour. It's you and me one-on-one. We cover everything, past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones, all of that, and I answer all your questions. So if you'd like to get a private reading with me, give me a call. Also, you can go to my website actually also and visit it, PsychicBob.com. And if you want to just buy a reading right away, you don't have to wait to call me. You can just go over there and buy it, and then, I'll contact you when I get your payment. So yeah, we've had a number of people this week have been trying the new website and bought readings. Thank you to all of you who bought private sessions with me. So you over there, you can read about my offerings. I have private hour readings. I have compact voice readings, and you can also sign up for my psychic development class. So that's over there as well. And, join us for our psychic development class. This Saturday, we're going to study trance channeling. And we're going to explore what it's like to go into a deeper trance state and how spirit works through that. So I would love for you guys to come out and be part of that class. So please join us, okay? Anyways, guys, listen, I appreciate you being here. Keep it here at Spiritual. We got more coming tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Monday. Oh, I think that'll be horoscopes. All right. I may get out the video a little late tomorrow because I got a really busy day, but we'll get something out to you, okay? So just be back here. But in the morning, we will have the Psychic Minute. So you'll have that in the morning. Then the other video may be a little later in the day. But tune back in here and make sure to follow me over on Instagram and on TikTok. I'm going to be putting exclusive content on Instagram. And I may start, well, let me see. I don't want to say it yet, but we may start an experiment of doing a live broadcast also on Instagram during the week. So anyways, check it out and let me know, okay? All right, guys. Well, listen, I'm going to run. And, okay. Lamb Chop wants to say goodbye. All right. Bye from Lamb Chop and Psychic Bob. Bye. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Till then, may all of you always blessed